Kickball is a game consisting of two teams, bases, and a kickable ball. Played like baseball, the goal is to score more runs than the opposing team. Each team takes a turn as kickers, and then as fielders. The game is divided into innings. An inning is complete when both teams have completed one round of kicking and one round of fielding. Once teams are assembled, one team takes the field and the other prepares to kick. Play begins when the pitcher rolls the ball to the kicker. Only the kicker kicks the ball. Once the kicker kicks the ball, they run in a roughly straight line from base to base, as many bases as they think they can without getting out. Only one runner is allowed on a base at a time. There are 6 ways the kicking team can receive an out. The first way they can receive an out is after they kick the ball and are running to a base. If a fielding player touches them with the ball, either by tagging them with it or by throwing the ball at them and hitting them with it while they're not on base. If either of these things happens, the runner is considered out. The second way that a runner can get out is if a fielding player who has control over the ball touches a base that the kicker must run to before the runner arrives at that base. This is called a force out. The third way that a kicker can get out is if a fielding player catches the ball before it touches the ground. Whether in fair territory or foul territory, the kicker is out. This is called an air ball. The fourth way that a player can get out is if, following an air ball that is caught by a fielding player, if a runner who is already on a base gets touched by the ball when returning to their original base, or if a fielding player who has control of the ball touches the base to which the runner is forced to return. The fifth way that a kicker can get out is if a kicker kicks 4 foul balls in one turn while kicking. If they do, they receive an out and must go to the back of the kicking line. The sixth way that a kicker can get out is if the kicker kicks 3 strikes in one turn at bat. There are 3 scenarios where the play is considered a foul. When a kicker kicks a ball and it first touches the ground in foul territory. When a kicked ball lands in fair territory but crossed the midline, the line connecting first and third bases, but then rolls on its own into foul territory. 3. A kicked ball that comes to a full stop prior to crossing the midline without first being touched by a fielder. When the pitcher rolls the ball, it is either considered a fair pitch or a ball. It is considered a ball if the pitcher rolls the ball and it does not roll within 2 feet of home plate, or if the pitcher bounces the ball as high as knee level of the individual kicking. A count of 4 balls advances the kicker to first base. A pitch that isn't a ball is a fair pitch. A fair pitch that is not kicked is considered a strike. An attempted kick missed by the kicker, whether or not a fair pitch, is also considered a strike. After 3 strikes in one turn while kicking, a player is considered out and must go to the back of the kicking line. When a player makes it around all bases and returns to the home base, the kicking team scores a run. The kicking team aims to score as many runs as possible in an inning without getting out. When the kicking team receives 3 outs, the teams switch positions. Bunting. Bunting is when a kicker intentionally does not kick the ball very hard or far, which can trick the fielders. Bunt is allowed if the ball does not stop on its own before it hits the midline. If a bunt is attempted and the ball stops on its own before the midline, it is considered a foul ball and the kicker must try again. Overthrow. An overthrow is a ball thrown, kicked, or deflected into foul territory or outfield while attempting to get a runner out. A runner may advance only 1 base beyond the base the runner is on or running toward when the ball travels into foul territory or outfield. Airball. In the case of an airball, when the ball is kicked and then a fielder catches it before it touches the ground, players on the kicking team may not advance to the next base. If after the ball is kicked, a player starts running to the next base, they must return to the base where they originated from at the beginning of the play. Fielders may attempt to get the runner out by tagging them or the base with the ball. Forced play. A forced play occurs when all bases behind a runner are occupied by other runners, meaning they have no choice but to advance to the next base.
These kickball games are for all ages and all ability levels, and first and foremost, our goal is to have fun. Sometimes we'll put the game on pause to allow for a younger or inexperienced player to take a turn without it affecting the game at large. Every now and then, the rules may be adapted if needed to make accommodations for young or inexperienced players. In summary, be nice, be patient, be flexible, and most of all, have fun.